Alright guys, welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. I don't even know why I sung that. That was so cheesy of me. Anyway, we are in the midst of doing readings for Sagittarius. This message may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, just may not be your message, or cross-watchers. It may apply more to your cross-watcher than you. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. This is for Sagittarius. We're setting our intentions with our Florida water. This is love reading for Sagittarius. Again, these readings are for adults. Just have to put that in there. These are love readings. Sagittarius. Let's figure out what's going on with you guys. Where are you guys at? Tell me what is going on with Sagittarius. What are we doing, Sagittarius? What is your love life? Please help me see into what it is that Sagittarius is going through. Okay, we got that one. Because it landed like this, we'll leave it like that, because it's going to be up to me whether or not I turn it in the upright or it comes in the reverse. More than likely I turn it in the upright, depending on what it is. Let's see here. Sagittarius in love. Come on, Sagittarius. Give me some more messages, or else I'm going to stop. All right. Nothing else that you wanted to communicate? Oh, okay. Alrighty. All right. Uh-oh, here comes my little kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. Hey, Nene. All right. So what this is saying is we've got the movement in the upright, partnership or a relationship. That's also in the upright. We've got 5 of staves in the upright. And then the overall energy is 5 of pentacles. So today, as I've been doing these readings, I've been getting a lot of doubles and triple confirmations, especially when it comes to numbers. 5 actually represents the number of change. And the stone that actually represents change is bismuth. Okay. So we'll put this here because we want to see a little bit more about what's going on in this relationship. I don't have any reversals. It looks like you moved into a relationship with somebody, or you're trying to move forward in a relationship with somebody that you're with. However, there is some type of disagreement. There's something that's going on. There's an argument. You guys might be fighting. Not really sure. I hope not. Come on, Neat Neat. Come on. You can come up there. Anyway, so I would read this, and with the overall energy being 5 of Pentacles, that this union may not be as great as maybe one thought it would be. Especially with the 10 of Cups in reverse and the Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Swords in the upright. This is also coming out of an energy. So we've got 10, 10, and 5, 5. And this is, we all know that 5 and 5 equals 10. So there's definitely some imbalance that's going on. The good thing is that you've got the oppression card in the reverse. It means you're coming up out of a, you're ending a cycle. So there must have been a relationship with somebody and you're ending that cycle. It looks like you might, what it really is saying is that it looks like you're moving on in a past relationship. Alrighty. I hadn't even really started, but we'll go ahead and take these in order as clarifiers. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so normally I don't do it like this, but because this is the way that it came out, wow, and the 5 of Wands. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to read this in this way. What this is saying to us is you may have moved forward or be moving on in a relationship because you have the Four of Cups clarifying the movement. This means that you're not happy with what's being offered. You're moving on. You may actually have other options, but you're concentrating on this one thing. I believe that's because in this relationship, I would say that this is not a very happy one. Or whatever is being brought to the table emotionally as far as the relationship is concerned, you're not happy with what's being offered. Not only that, but I do believe that you are putting your heart into this relationship, but it's just, it's like it's not enough. And with the Sun card clarifying the Two of Cups, with the Sun card being in reverse, I would say that this union isn't really to be. So if you are going through it with your mate, that doesn't surprise me. And with the arguing, you are currently channeling, or you will be channeling, this Emperor energy, which means that you're going to be able to rise above. And actually the movement in the Five of Pentacles, also with the Five of Wands in reverse, is showing us that you're going to be coming up out of that argumentative energy. You're going to be moving on. So the Five of Wands being in the upright, but the overall energy being this in reverse. Excuse me. I'm actually allergic to cats, and my cat just came in the room. Or my cat just came in the room. It's not even my cat, it's my daughter's cat. But anyway, also with the Hierophant being in reverse and the Six of Wands being in reverse, your third eye is maybe, I keep saying overactive. I'm going to say overactive, or no, overactive. You are really picking up on some energy, or actually maybe it is your third eye that's underactive. Whichever way it goes, it doesn't matter, because you're in this Emperor energy. You're feeling very, very empowered right now. It's not going to be hard for you to move on. You may have been involved in a third-party situation, and honestly, you are concentrating on your coin. You're working hard to get your money, Sagittarius. Also, you are the Queen of Cups, so it doesn't matter whether you're overactive or underactive as far as your third eye is concerned. You're focused on what you have to do. And with this being also in your energy, the Queen of Cups, I would definitely say that not only are you emotionally stable, but you're definitely in the right temperament for listening to your third eye. You may be really picking up on some information and going hard in it. But whichever the case may be, there is going to be a Tower moment, which is obviously the arguments. But you're not gonna, it's funny because the clarifier is saying you're not arguing about this anymore. And the Ten of Swords being in reverse is definitely a completion. So we keep getting the same cards and the same numbers coming out over and over again. 10 being the number of completion and 5 being the number of change. It's very interesting because I pulled out the bismuth, which is what's needed generally in order to move on. Let's see, a lot of times I don't know what you're going through, Sagittarius. This is very interesting. I wouldn't say that this is negative, because you're definitely in the most, right now you are in that Emperor mentality. So I would definitely say that you are not doing anything whatsoever bad or wrong, or this being a negative reading. It's just you coming into your power, and if you haven't, then you will be very soon. Let's see what else. I'm sorry, I forgot to have my music going. We got temperament as the, we'll go ahead and take these. This is the path of wisdom, the overall energy being five. Wow. Again, 5s and 10s. So the 5 of water meaning loss. So there is going to be a lack of emotion. But what's interesting is what the moon is revealing is that you only needed these 2 of cups. You didn't need the others. The law, you didn't really take a loss. This was something that you didn't really need anyway. It was too much emotion. So don't look at it as a loss. Also the 9 of fire, which is inner strength. And I really actually love this card. It's weird looking, but I really enjoy this card because what this is saying is that you're going to rise above the situation. I didn't even explain to you that we got torment in the upright. So you need to be very careful, Sagittarius, that you are not over. That's okay. So it is overactive. Your third eye is overactive. All right. So now I'm understanding. Your third eye is actually overactive. You're going to end up really driving yourself crazy if you don't kind of get that under control. And you can bring yourself back down by doing meditation, especially if you were involved in a third-party situation and that's what actually broke you guys up as far as the partnership is concerned. If you found out that whoever you were with was seeing somebody or vice versa, whatever the case may be, if that was the situation, then or whatever you think that you, without having the evidence, whatever you think is going on, third eye, there's an overactivity. You're going to drive yourself crazy. However, like I stated, you got the 9 of fire, which is inner strength. So really, this is a very beautiful reading because you're really getting into your power. You're rising above. And with the Son of Air in reverse, in the upright, this actually kind of means like delusion. But with it being in reverse, I think that your partner is actually maybe delusional about the relationship. I don't see Sagittarius being very delusional. I think that the thing that I like about Sagittarius is what's fiery is their temper. So don't upset them because they will definitely try to get revenge. But what's interesting is that they're very down to earth. So I just really strongly feel that there may be some disillusion about the relationship from the partner. Like they weren't being like realistic about the situation. They may have been looking at it not from a very realistic standpoint. Okay. And again, this reading is so interesting. So it's something with the 10 and the 5. You're completing and then there's a change, which is very interesting because this is torment is number 15, 10 and 5. So let's see here. Let's get some further information. Let's dig a little bit deeper and figure out if there's anything having to do with, the love the current relationship that Sagittarius is getting out of or letting go of, or what's new in there for them. Please tell me a little bit more about Sagittarius. Tell me some more about Sagittarius and their love situation. Tell me more. Tell me more about Sagittarius and their love situation. Please tell me more about. There it is. Oh, too many cards. It's these first two. There we go. We'll say this is the overall energy, but we're going to put this in the upright. All right. So what we have is the 9 of Pentacles. We also have the 8 of Swords. This is very interesting because this, we have the devil in the background. So there was something binding about the energy. And then we also have justice. So there had to have been, in order for, this is what okay, let me start all over. So in the past, this relationship that you are getting, or you're getting out of, or you're moving away from, it definitely, it was binding. It had you bound. It was kind of tormenting. Even though you were using your heart, this wasn't a good union between you and this person. You guys may have had great chemistry sexually, but with the devil sneaking around in the background, this is saying that there was something that was binding to this. But I think that's what's interesting about you getting so many 10s and 5s, is that you are changing. You're seeing what you see now what the relationship actually is, and 10 being the number of completion. That's why you didn't get the devil all the way in the actual reading itself. He's just in the background. 8 of Swords also representing in regular tarot. Oh, excuse me, my sinuses, guys. Like devastation. So like self-imprisonment kind of, or just torment basically. And then with the 9 of Pentacles, you can see that there's quite a bit of obsession, but I think the obsession, I don't know if this is an energy that goes both ways. I feel like this is more an obsession with you as the person. Both of you all may have obsessive and compulsive ways, but I think this is more your partner. That's what I'm getting. But like I said, it could go both ways. It doesn't matter. But in order for you to actually be relieved from this situation, you were looking for balance. You were looking for justice. You were going to you're on guard. You're trying to protect yourself, because in order for there to be balance, in any relationship, you can see that it has to be even on both sides. And if it's not, she's prepared to strike. You're guarded. You're guarding yourself, and you're doing it actually in the right way. I just think that this person has, it could be the opposite, but I just feel strongly that this energy is more with the other person. This mate, whoever it is very, I would say that there is some obsession for sure. Let's go ahead and figure out, let's go to the, something said go here. We're going to go to the Dream Oracle. We're going to get the overall advice. Please give me the overall advice for Sagittarius. Please give me the overall advice for Sagittarius. Overall advice for Sag. Nope. Child. Give yourself permission to play. I'm not coming. I don't know about this. This wasn't the right move. My initial was the first. We'll go to the wisdom. I'm sorry, guys. I never do that. But let's go to the wisdom. This feels much more. This feels right. Please give us the wisdom. You already showed us the path of wisdom and the direction that we need to go as far as wheeling our energy and what we need to do. But please give us the overall wisdom for this reading for Sagittarius. Please give me the overall wisdom for Sagittarius. All right, this feels better. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. So it would behoove you to find something that you're passionate about and put whatever energy you have into that. whatever it is that excites you or kind of moves you, research it, learn more about it, and get into it. Also, go with the flow, let things happen. So this is just really saying that, you know, you need to follow what spirit is telling you. So although your third eye chakra is overactive, you need to not try to be so intuitive as much as listening to what spirit is trying to tell you as far as moving on is concerned. Wow. So once you remove this energy and kind of let yourself go, once you've removed yourself from this relationship, I think it's really interesting because it says opportunity knocks, go for it. And I completely believe that. So whether it be a new relationship, a new love, just a new job opportunity, the new opportunity may come with you following your passion and just letting life lead you. Also, children. There could be a child involved in this union. This could be a baby daddy, baby mama, kind of thing. But it says, know that your children are protected. So if you were in a relationship and there were children that were involved and you guys, and it's just toxic, I can tell this is very interesting. This tells me a lot about this relationship because the overall energy in this was about control. And I feel like that's the issue in the relationship. You're wanting to let go, not because you are trying to, even though you are very controlling, Sagittarius, this person has no control. They have no control. And just know that your children, if there are children involved in this relationship, that they're protected. Whatever you've been praying on or praying over them is concerned. You are definitely helping, and just listening to spirit is really going to guide you. And I think walking away is probably going to be the healthiest thing for you. You realize, again, that, you know, the moon always reveals to us what's in the shadows, and that you didn't need all these extra waters or bowls of emotion because they didn't mean anything. You just need the two, you know, and it doesn't mean that two meaning two people, but two coming into one, which is the moon shedding light, which is what you want to do for yourself. And that comes with listening to what spirit is trying to explain to you. Let's go ahead and do the angel cards. Let's see, angel cards. What do the angels have to say for Sagittarius in their love relationship, or just this change? I didn't realize how powerful my bismuth was, but once I started seeing the 5 and the 10 and so much change going on, I realized that, you know, I did the right thing by picking up the bismuth, because it's like we went from getting out of a relationship and starting into something new. Sacrifice. So there may be, you know, there may be something that you have to sacrifice. There may be, you know, sometimes we have to give up something in order to get something, especially if we're trying to follow our passion. Sometimes going with the flow is sacrificing some of the control so we can listen, really listen to what spirit is telling us. Popularity. Oh, so Sagittarius, don't think you'll be single long, because apparently you're pretty popular. That wouldn't surprise me. Success. Wow. Opportunity knocks and you got success. I haven't pulled this card in a minute. So, I mean, apparently due to your popularity and some of your sacrifice, you are going to meet the success and oh, wow. And all you had to do was move out of this energy. Now, I will say that if you're currently in a relationship and there's not, and everything's going good, don't break up with anybody. You know, this is about free will. That means that this message was not for you. But those Sagittariuses who are walking away or trying to turn away from a relationship, I'm telling you, it's going to be for your best, because the angels are saying that with this popularity and this sacrifice and this success, there's going to be wealth. Wow. Ending of a cycle, new change. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. We got 5, 5. There's 5 of us under here. I mean, wow, this reading is really, really beautiful, guys. And I hope that this resonated with you. We're going to end it here at 25 minutes. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.